On the 26th of December 2004, an earthquake with a 9.3 magnitude caused a huge tidal wave off the west coast of Sumatra in Indonesia, killing over 220,000 people. In the days that followed the tsunami, the Salvation Army responded by providing food and medical supplies. Emergency services teams travelled to Indonesia, India and Sri Lanka to work alongside local people in the relief effort. Along the coastline of Sri Lanka, there were hundreds of miles of devastation caused by the tidal wave. The extent and depth of the devastation was unimaginable as people struggled to piece together their lives. Dixon and Anandri lived with their 3 children in a small house a few minutes' walk from the ocean, but their house was completely washed away.
I was making coir string when the wave came. My husband put the baby in my arms. We ran about 200 metres and we still couldn't save our children.
The wave hit us and my wife was swept away by the water with our baby. I lifted the other 2 children as the water got higher. My mother-in-law was also trying to climb up the tree. Then I lost my grip on my daughter and she fell into the water. Then my boy was swept away.
My baby slipped out of my hands. I couldn't hold on to her. I was tangled up in a fence. My husband swam towards me and got me away from the fence, but the children were not there. He took me away from the water on his shoulders. I didn't know where my children were.
Simple graves marked the places where the 5,000 people who died in this area were buried. Those who survived tried to find some kind of normality so they could get on with their everyday lives, but it's hard. As well as counselling and emotional support, there was also a great need for hands-on support. Thousands of people were made homeless, so providing shelter was one of the main priorities. Shortly after the tsunami, 1,000 tents were shipped from the UK, and the teams worked in the community to put them up. This is where Asiri and her children were shown around their new temporary home. She was lucky. Even though her home was destroyed, the whole family survived. The Salvation Army also provided doctors to people with in-field clinics, allowing survivors to get medical care and aid.
Drinking clean water. Drinking as well as washing, like the tabs they give you when you okay.
Housing was one of the greatest concerns for people as they began to get back on their feet. The Salvation Army didn't just provide transitional housing, there was an ongoing response for years to build permanent housing for those left homeless. After a month of searching, Dixon found the body of their eldest daughter. He dug a grave and they buried her nearby. He wanted to show us the place where he found her.
At the moment, I'm feeling helpless. We lost all 3 children and we lost our home. They've said they could build us a house. If they can, we'll have a place to live. Then we can start again.